Okay, after some of those rigorous Punnett squares, we're going to do one that's very simple here. Nice and easy lesson on determining the gender of an offspring based on this sex chromosomes. We'll look at the karyotype. You've seen this before. Over in the bottom are the 23rd pair of chromosomes, and that's the one that determines what gender you are. In this case, you have the longer Y chromosome, and you have the short stubby X chromosome, and so you have a male. As we look at the Punnett square here, these are the possible alleles, or chromosomes really, you can get from your dad. Here's the possible chromosomes you can get from your mom. So no matter what, you've got an X chromosome from your mom. Then the question is, do you get an X from your dad to make you female, or do you get a Y from your dad to make you male? So you can see the males over here, the females over here, and it is ultimately your dad that determines what gender you will be, because your mother always has the X chromosome. Now this is opposite in some other animals. It doesn't always work that way. I think birds, the XX is male and the XY is female, but as far as humans go, it is your dad that determines who you are. Now once again, if you wanted to do the shortcut, because you have to get an X chromosome from your mother, you really don't need that bottom part of the Punnett square, and can make it more into a Punnett rectangle if you wanted to cut corners. But once again, you don't have to. So the moral here is you always get an X chromosome from your mom, and you can get an X or a Y from your dad. And that's going to play a little bit of an important role here as we start to look at traits that happen to be on the X chromosome, which are called sex-linked traits, because if you are a male, the only allele you have for that trait is on your X chromosome from your mom, and so your dad will not determine your traits at all. And so we'll look at sex-linked traits next.